Hello students, today we are going to start our online lectures. Okay, in the 10th standard as well as in 12th standard, the one chapter is common, that is about the light. In the 10th standard, it is given as a title as light, reflection and refraction. And in the 12th standard, the same chapter is come with the more detailing in the ray optics, that is chapter 9. So let us we take the look about this chapter's introduction. Okay, so this chapter is about the ray optics, means it's the chapter of light. Now what is light? So we try to know about the light. Light is a phenomenon which create a sensation in our eye, due to which we can see the everything around us. Okay, without light we cannot see anything. Now whenever we are taking this chapter, we have to know the basic property which is defined by the science about the light. So what is the first property of the light? It's an electromagnetic wave. So light can be considered as a wave, and the word previous to the wave is electromagnetic. It means that whenever light is induced, so at that time it having the electrical effect as well as the magnetic effect. Okay, you have the little bit idea about the electric and magnetic field. So that fields vector are, otherwise that field energy are oscillating in a such a way that the light can produce the effect, barabar, and it can travel at a tremendous speed and reaches to us. Okay, so that's why it is considered as the electromagnetic wave. Okay, and for more about the electromagnetic wave concept, you will learn in the 12th standard of 8th chapter electromagnetic wave. The second property of the light is that non-mechanical wave. Now what is the mechanical and non-mechanical wave? The wave which require the medium for its propagation. Propagation means to travel. Okay, so the whatever wave which require the medium for the propagation, then it is considered as the mechanical wave, and if does not require the medium, then it is considered as a non-mechanical wave. We know that whenever we talk to each other, okay, so in our room there is a air, so that's why we can talk to each other, because sound require the air medium, but we cannot talk with each other in the space, otherwise in the vacuum. Okay, but light is come from sun to the earth, so between sun and earth there is a space. Okay, so here there is no medium, still it is travel from sun to the earth, so we can say that it's a non-mechanical wave, because for its propagation it does not require any kind of medium. The third things we can say that it's a speed and about the wavelength. As it is the wave and it is propagating, means it traveling. So if something is traveling, then it having the speed. In the world, there are the fastest thing discovered by the science is one and only one, that is light. બરાબર, એટલે કે આ દિન સુધી લાઇટ થી કોઈ ફાસ્ટેસ્ટ હોય એવી કોઈ ઓબ્જેક્ટ આપણને મળ્યો નથી અંદર. And light can travel at the speed of 3 into 10⁸ meter per second. એટલે કે it travel 3 lakh kilometer per second. Could you imagine that? 3 lakh kilometer per second. Within 1 second, it crosses the New York, etc. USA, कोई भी country 1 second में શું કરે છે? Cross कर दे सकता है. And as it is the wave, so it having the wavelength also. Now what is the wavelength? बराबर, तो whenever wave is complete its one oscillation, okay, so whatever distance it travel, that is considered as the wavelength. During the one oscillation, whatever the distance is traveled by the wave, otherwise the particle, oscillating particle, that is considered as the wavelength. Okay, that you have studied in the 9th standard as well as in the 11th standard. So wavelength of the light is given as 4000 Armstrong to the 7000 Armstrong. Armstrong stands for 10⁻⁻10 meter power. Okay, so in some book it will be given as the 8000 Armstrong. So generally we can consider the range for the visible light, okay, is that 4000 Armstrong to the 8000 Armstrong. Okay, and the next part is about its motion and partly RRA. So motion about it, that whenever we considering the light, okay, we will assume that it can travel in a straight direction. Okay, Here you will see that it's an electromagnetic wave. So wave having this much motion. So why we are considering the straight line? Okay, so here according to the wavelength, whenever you construct its wave, it will found it almost linear. Okay, so for the simplicity, we will consider that its propagation is always in the straight direction. Okay, and partly RRA, it means that whenever light is incident on any object, okay, so at the time whatever the object, that can somewhat light is absorbed by the object, somewhat light is reflected by the object, and somewhat light is refracted by the object. Okay, so that's why we can say that whenever light is incident on any object, partly is reflected, partly is refracted, and partly is absorbed, and due to which we can see the number of colors, okay, of the given object. Now these are the basic properties about the light. Now we will talk about the assumptions. Okay, here the light can be studied not only in a single way. There are the multiple ways to study the light and its phenomena. Okay, and its basically branches in which the light is studied is the one is ray optics, second is the wave optics, and third one is the quantum physics. Okay, so in this chapter we are focusing on the ray optics branch. So whenever we are learning the phenomenon of the light according to the ray optics theory, we have to take certain assumptions for the ray optics. So what is the first assumption? Okay, you have to consider that light can always travel in a rectilinear propagation. It means it always travel in a straight direction. So for the assumption as well as the simplicity, you have to always assume that a light travel in a straight direction. Second point, independency. It means that whenever I am teaching you, if you talk to each other, okay, then your sound and my sounds is mixing, and the delivery of my sound is not properly to the all students. Okay, but in the case of light, whenever one light is crosses to the another, means whenever they are intersect with each other, at a time the resultant effect is does not appear, means they does not disturb to each other. Okay, that's why you can see that in the stadium number of lights are on, still you cannot find any kind of disturbance in the light, same as the sound. Okay, third point is reversibility. Okay, take a torch and stand in front of the mirror. Okay, now bring a torch in an exactly horizontal direction. Then what you found that the light whatever produced from the torch is goes straightly to the mirror, and from the mirror in the same direction it will return. So light having the property that if you arrange reflected property in a such a way that you can create a direction of the light again to the same direction. Okay, so that's why it is called reversibility. એટલે કે જે ડિરેક્શનમાં જાય છે એ જ ડિરેક્શનમાં પાછો શું આવશે, return આવશે અંદર. So whenever you are studying the light phenomenon in the terms of ray optics, then you must have to consider these three assumptions. Now in the ray optics, which phenomenon of the lights are focused? First phenomenon is the reflection. Reflection means whenever light is incident and the object, then the light is again come back after the bounce back. ઓકે, જેમ કે આપણે બોલ ને અહીંયા આગળ નાખીશું તો કેવું ઉછળીને જાય છે અંદર, તો આપણે એને શું કહે છે, રિફ્લેક્શન કહે છે અંદર. સેકન્ડ થિંગ ઇઝ કોલ્ડ રિફ્રેક્શન. સો whenever light is incident from one transparent medium to the another transparent medium, so at that time it will what goes from one medium to the another medium, but which somewhat change its directions. Barabar, we will understand why it changed the direction in the topic whenever we study at the next time. Okay, so this phenomenon is called the what, refraction. Third is the called dispersion. Okay, so whenever you are taking the prism and incident the sunlight, it will divide it into the 7 rainbow colors. Okay, so this phenomenon is considered dispersion. Fourth point is scattering. Okay, whenever light is incident on an object, then that object will re-reflect all the light in all direction. Okay, so that phenomenon is called the scattering. So in short way, dispersion you can consider as a division of the light, and scattering you will consider as spreading of light. Okay, and due to the scattering you will see that the cloud looking white, the sky looking blue. Okay, and the fifth point is optical instrument. For example, microscope, telescope, periscope, kaleidoscope, all are we can explain, means all their principle and working we can explain based on the ray optics. Okay, so in the next lecture we will talk about the reflection, its law and its properties. Thank you.